Hi, Aries, and welcome to your July 2022 read. Happy summer. I hope you guys are having a really good summer and keeping safe. I've missed you all. All right, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Let's get started. I'm using the Tarot Royale, the Gilded Tarot Royale, okay? Let's see, Aries. I think a lot of things are happening. That's how I felt. I felt like, oh my God, I'm so happy. I'm so confident. I'm feeling really good about the way my life is unfolding. Things around you, things that surround you, things that are within make you happy. A lot of things right now are making you smile. So why not, right? So we have Three of Pentacles with the Sun. So we're working on something that that draws you to grow in a new way, in a productive way, whether that be growing of self, but bringing huge passion to what you're doing, right? So whatever it is that you're doing, you could be doing it in the sun, you could be planting, you could be gardening, you could be working on your own inner journey of what brings you passion. You could be asking yourself, right? Where do I see myself going with the Hermit, right? So what makes me happy? This is like the things that make me happy. Sorry for the glare, right? What are the things that make you happy? The light. You're seeing yourself in a new light, right? The light of a new day. The beginning of some really great things to come, right? Your inner happiness makes all the difference in the world. And I think, honestly, Aries, I really think that when I look at the Hermit, I think of someone who has really, I have to say it because I hear it, paid their dues, right? You've paid your dues. You've done your due diligence, so to speak. And now it's time for you to shine, right? Shining for all to see, but you're not needing it for all to see, but for all to see. I hope that makes sense. Okay. The bottom of the deck, here is the Queen of Cups. So you are dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you have that somewhere in your chart where you're really, or a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and or a Leo, right? But with these cards, you're really doing some inner work about what makes you tick with this person, or, right? It's about you, your emotional value system, what you believe that makes you happy. You're now contemplating, you're questioning. Instead of, I feel, Aries, sometimes you just say to yourself, well, I know how I feel. You don't need to tell me. But this makes me wonder. And that's what you're doing. You're wondering about how you feel and what, maybe even literally going into a time frame of the past, what made you happy? What will put your emotional stability here back together again, right? Humpty Dumpty. I don't know where that came from, but I feel that. I feel that you're saying, I'm ready, emotionally ready to be happy again. I'm ready to give it my all. I'm ready to start anew. It's going to give me peace of mind. It's going to give me the loyalty that now you have given yourself. You're going to give that to others. Not that you aren't loyal. Don't get me wrong, okay? I'm feeling that it's more about emotional stability and ready to make that commitment to move forward, okay? I'm being told to keep going on this deck. Move forward. Ready to start anew, right? The Fool. You know, there's a lot to be said for being a fool for love. Sometimes that's what we have to be in order to see what makes us happy, who makes you happy, and what is it going to take, what's it going to take to start this journey. So you've been on a journey of self, and you realize emotionally that now you're starting a whole new, brand new cycle, and it's going to take everything that you didn't think that you could absorb out of your own external world. Let me explain this. I don't feel that you fully went all in. That's what I'm trying to say. I feel that because this is 3, okay? I feel that now during this summertime is going to bring you into a new light of emotional stability where it's going to lead you like I'm all in. Lifehouse, all in. I'm all in. You're ready to be all in. Yeah? It may take the next 3 months, but you're all in now to start something that I feel that you weren't all in. I feel that you had a lot of conflict before, of self-realization. Let's keep going. See? And as we keep unfolding the story, your narrative says, now I'm ready to give and receive. You see what I mean? Whereas before maybe you were just giving. And you were like, well, wait a second. I'm not reaping these rewards. And you had to go within with a hermit and say, well, wait, what am I doing? What is the mirror reflecting back on me? And that mirror is reflecting that I need to be all in. The giving and the receiving has to be equality, on equal footing. And I don't feel that you were on equal footing. So hence, your hermit, you had to go within and see a different light of emotional stability that I feel was the thing that was holding you back. Emotionally being ready. Being all in is physical, mind, body, soul. The Trinity. There you are. And that makes you whole. This brings you to wholeness. Now you're ready. You're all in to give it your all. Because what you didn't see as opportunity knocking, because we have, where are they? The 2 cups here. I want to make sure. We have these 2 cups behind you, right? And so what the last maybe 5, there's 5 cups here. And so these are the 3. Now follow me. These 3, I'm going to say the last 3 years, right? The last 3 years, you have not been in it to win it. I feel that you have physically and mentally been in your element of action, of creativity, work life, etc. But I feel is what you went to seek in yourself. And that is here. You went to seek what it is that drove you to your knees. What is it that you had to uncover? What is it that you had to see the light of a new day? Uncovering the fact that you were lacking in this passion, the passion of emotional stability. So what was lacking, Aries, in some things that you were experiencing and have been experiencing in the last 5 years, and it's caused you to really go within, was the fact that everything on the surface looks good, but it wasn't emotionally satisfying you, right? People were disappointing you from left and right. You know, it's like, wow, when is this ever going to stop, right? So that's why out of the 5, the 3 missing, the 3 is what drives your passion. So the next 3 months to 3 years to 3 weeks, you're driving your own self within your inner compass, if you will, is driving you forward with the giving and receiving. Instead of just getting, you're now giving more, you're receiving more. You're actually now seeing what you needed to see about yourself in order to move forward. So when we have the 3, we're still looking for what? You're looking for your light. You're now looking within. We have 7 more pentacles. And 5 of 5 are now in the realm of really and truly the 3 that were not working. So the last, out of 5 years, this is important. Out of the last 5 years, the last 3 have been emotionally detached. Could have been anything. Could have been just too much, too soon. Or the timing was off. Because you have these 2 cups behind you. And that's where you're going to lead with. You're going to lead with this. Now, you're not just going to have half a heart. You're wholehearted. Wholehearted. There's a reason why we say wholehearted, right? You hold this wand of your own passion. And that's what's been lacking in your life, is the passion. And I'm not talking physical passion. I'm talking emotional. And that's when Spirit said, this is what we need to address. This is the call for you, Aries, is to say, okay, where in my path, where on my path have I lost the luster of being emotionally all in and just being surface? And that's what the angels are calling your attention to, so that you can be whole once again. Okay? All right, let me use the Light Seers deck. And let's add to the narrative, shall we? Of Aries and your emotional happiness that now you see so clearly. It's like, wow, someone just, literally, Aries, someone just turned the light on, right? It just became so apparent to you of what you've not been all in about and what Spirit's saying. You're the boss. You're the boss. This is your card. Look at this. So in terms of some kind of a relationship, right? Maybe with another Aries, Leo, Sag, or this is just all you, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I'm telling you right now, I feel this is all-encompassing of your energy, and what you wanted to get to was you wanted and needed to see and seek your own light of fire. So someone just, the angels just said, this is your time to light you up, is to get emotionally back on track where you have not been yourself. You haven't been yourself, because you can't go or be in anything that is career, love. You have to have a sense of your emotional wherewithal to keep going and wanting the giving and receiving, right? But you had to realize, which you did, you've realized that in order to keep it going, right? In order for you to keep going, you need to start a whole new path that is now all in. Mind, body, soul. There's no other way. And that's where the 3 comes in. Mind, body, soul. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm going to be all committed. This could easily be, I am totally ready. Look. I mean, I'm totally ready. The dogs, the loyalty, the inner reserve that you hold. Look at, he's holding a flashlight. But now it's off. Because what became very real in your light of a new day is that you needed this. You needed to realize that where on your path were you not emotionally ready to be all in? Circumstances probably beyond your control. It happened, and Spirit said it's time to put out everything. Give your all. Give your all. All right, let me get 2 more here for Aries. Giving your all. Look, see that? Devil reversed. This is what was holding you back. To say, oh my gosh, if I give it my all, I'm going to end up like this. I've given it my all, and this is what I got. How do I needed to reflect. I needed to reflect. Aries, you needed to reflect on the past 5 years. What has driven you? What has caused you sorrow? What has caused you grief? What has caused you to go within? Thank you, say, thank you. It is to be thanked. Thank you for releasing me from the fear of not believing that you have 2 more cups in the backdrop. And realizing that you are whole now. You came out twice. You know why, right? You know why? Because you're all in. And that's not a joke. You're all in. You're not going to miss a beat because you took that light. And that light, that light is your, look at the dogs are saying yes. Zeus and Chocolate say hi. The light of your passion. The light of passion is what you have been emotionally not all in. And now you have found yourself in a new light of saying, I'm ready to give my all again. And that's why the last 5 years you've been teeter-tottering back and forth. There's been tension because you have to know that this is a two-way street. It's not a one-way street. And I'm not saying this is all you. I'm just saying you did the reflection. You questioned. You've been going within, not talking to anyone. There's absolutely no swords here. Because what your journey the last 5 years has really been about is this. What makes me give my all in order, right, as they say, the reflection, the mere reflection of giving and receiving in prayer is realizing that we're all in to win. It's time. Spirit says it's time. Look, hold on, look. Spirit says it's time to say, I'm ready. I'm ready to be feeling, right? What I'm hearing New York, the song, in New York. I don't know what that means. Maybe you're going to New York. I just heard that song, in New York, right? So you're being guided by Spirit. You have the yin and the yang, and you're whole now. So let Spirit drive you home to the place where you're going to soar, right? Pennies from heaven. You're going to soar because you heeded the call to figure out what it's going to take to get you back on track, and realizing that I'm no longer afraid to give of myself 100%. It's a beautiful read. I send you so much love and light. If you need me, I'm here for readings. Still holding a little biofeedback, energetic, remote healing. It is all emotional, just FYI if you're interested. And I'm here. Take care, and I'm sending you so much love.